procure VW parts, everything you need, I've got. I've got a whole lot of parts, so whatever you need, please come clean my yard, man.
No, I'm not the only one who regrets.
I just stopped at my house a while ago, and I'm just going to show you guys the handbrake I actually bought for the car initially, because the one that's in the car, I'm just going to show you the one that's in the car at the moment, and then I'm going to show you guys the one I actually bought for the car. That's initially the handbrake that's in my car. You can see there, this is the one that I bought. So basically you guys can see the difference in like how the angle is of the handbrake. You can see the one that's currently in the car, it's very bent. So just to show it on the new handbrake, it actually tore right about here, and that caused the handbrake to stand at this weird angle right there. Now my job for today is to actually remove this handbrake and see if this handbrake, this is a second handbrake I bought at Warren, so I'm just gonna see if that handbrake actually works on the car, and if it works it will be life saving. But the reason why I'm actually doing this is because I can do this and the wheel bearings and the drums all together, because the wheel bearings they do give a little interference in your ear at say like high speed, so, and it's kind of irritating, it's very irritating. So what I'm gonna do now is that I'll first have to do this wheel bearings and new drums because two of the nuts on my one side, I think on my driver's side, rear side, it's actually spoiled, so I'll have to replace that. In the car it is quite dark, so I won't be able to film me removing the old handbrake. But as soon as the old handbrake is removed, I will show you guys the comparison between the second-hand handbrake I bought and the new handbrake. Just note, this isn't a velocity handbrake. I know most of you guys will probably be angry with me for not buying velocity handbrake. But the thing is, as soon as velocity is in a wreck, it gets stripped immediately and all the parts get sold ASAP. So I will have to wait for a velocity handbrake to pop up, or a velocity card to get pop up, so that I can know when or if the guy still has a handbrake for me. If any of you know where I can get a velocity handbrake, I mean, like, it is the same handbrake, it's just like the casing that's different. So I would really appreciate it if you guys can just link me up maybe with a handbrake. I'd appreciate that, even if it's from like PE or Limpopo or wherever. We can arrange courier, I can transfer money, we can arrange courier or something like that. Right now I'm just going to remove the handbrake, and then I'll be back with you guys shortly to do the comparison between the current handbrake and the second hand handbrake I bought. Alright, so these are the handbrakes. This was the old one and this is the new one, or the second hand one I bought. You guys can see right here. Check out that. Check that out. You check that out there. You can even see it's bent a little bit more upwards than what it's supposed to be, like way more upwards than what it's supposed to be. And that's the reason why the handbrake was so high, and I always felt okay, but the handbrake should go more down. And I swear if I probably used it a couple of more times, it probably would have teared all the way around. So I don't think this one is repairable, so I'm just gonna replace it one time. So I'll be with you guys back in a jiffy as soon as this one is installed in the car. And I don't think I'm gonna tighten the nuts yet, because I still need to do the drums on the car. I got the handbrake installed right now. You guys can see right there. The handbrake is installed, but I didn't put the what you call it?
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
But I didn't put the handbrake cable on because I still need to do the wheel bearings and need to replace the drums. So I'm first going to check out how the drums look compared to the pads at the back. And then if the pads are too bad and worn out, I'll probably first have to wait with that. But I'm just going to take a look. And yeah, let's move to the rear suspension of the car. Just started with the rear suspension. I jacked up the car so long. So now I'm going to remove the driver's side rear drum. And you guys can just follow on what I'm doing right here. I managed to get both bearings off, but when I took them off, I actually saw that there are actually some fresh grease on one of the, or basically the inner bearing. But if you guys can look closely, you guys can see clearly there, you guys can see there. So it is like kind of messed up, and I think it might be, this might be the solution to that weird interference I'm hearing each time I'm driving around. So I think the previous owner most probably knew about the bearings and the interference noise that it made, and he tried to most probably just to put grease on to like resolve the issue, and well, it didn't resolve the issue. So I'm just gonna get the other set of drums I have right there, and the entire run is keeping the new wheel bearings. So I'm just gonna show you guys how to fit that. And here's where the tricky part begins, because now you will have to take your bearings, and you guys can see there's like such like a metal plate around the bearing right there. So that metal plate you'll have to put in around here before the actual wheel bearing actually goes in. So now the only crap thing is that I'll basically have to compress it in there. But the thing is, I don't have a compressor in any of those tools. So what I'll be using the hammer tactic. It's not very common. It's not very dangerous, but I mean, like, if you fuck it up, it's fucked up. Because you can't heat it in, skew, anything like that. It has to be completely to the bottom right there. You guys can see that there. You mustn't feel any space between that basically round piece of metal right there and the drum. So same principles apply at the outside right here. So I'll just be going on with that right now. Also, what you will be needing for this job, you will be needing your drum, you will be needing grease, you will be needing your wheel bearings, and then obviously you get your knob that you put on afterwards, and then your seal for the backside of the drum. That's the only things you will be needing at the moment. And obviously you'll be needing your tools that will come in hand to apply those on the drum and apply it on the car. Another thing I forgot to mention is that I will have to hit out the old one from the old drum, because I will be using that to get the new one into this one, which you guys will see in the video. It's a little bit more tricky for myself to explain it, but you guys will be able to see it on the picture or on the video. So just keep track. I hope you guys know what I'm doing, or basically just like if you guys understand what I'm doing. So if you guys don't understand, you guys are more than willing to comment what you guys don't understand, and we can sort it out. I can like give you an answer, or like find out something for you if you not sure about anything. So I'm just gonna continue with the installment of the wheel bearings. So you guys saw what I did with this one just to get this out. So you do the same with the one in front. So I'm just gonna use this one as a guideline to get the new one into the new drum. You just follow along on the video. Cool. So now this is where the tricky part starts. We will have to get the second one out without damaging the first one with in. You guys can see there it's against the groove. I can't show my finger there, it's against the groove right there. So now we'll have to get the second one out, which my finger is pointing just at the edge of it. so I'll have to eat that one out. So the best way is to eat it with out with a screwdriver from the top. Yeah, from the top. Just put something on the edges like a brick here and a brick here, and it makes it easier for you to eat it out. Just like you saw there, the same principles applies for the smaller bearing. You do it the exact same way I just did it right now. So you apply those steps the exact same way in front and at the back. And as soon as I hit the front one in, I'm gonna show you guys how to reassemble everything, how to properly grease a wheel bearing before fitting it actually on the drum and everything like that. So I just finished off the drum right now. I'm just going to show you guys how to properly grease a bearing. So I'm going to grease the bearing and I'm going to fit everything completely done, and then I'm going to fit it on the car, and then the same principles apply to the other side. Then the real action is going to happen, then you can see the pure beauty of that Volk on this car. So stay tuned. I'm just going to finish off this side now. So watch this. And that is how you fit wheel bearings on a car, or basically how to replace drums, number one, and how to replace wheel bearings on a Mark 1 specifically. I don't think many other cars are really different from that. So it's basically the same principles, just like maybe a different method. The method I used isn't the right method. Just note that they usually have a press where they compress in like the ring of the bearing. But I just hammered it in because I don't have a press or anything like that. So that's the reason why I actually use that method. So now I'm just gonna be fitting the rims. The rims are in the garage. So I thought I'm gonna skip the caliper spring spot and skipping the drum spring spot. I can do that in another video. So I'm just gonna fit the rims on the one side. I'm gonna max down it in front. Just gonna see how it looks, and show you guys what the lows is with these coilovers and these new mounts. So at the back, 2 of my nuts are spoiled, so I'll only be putting in 3 nuts because I'll be taking out 1 nut on the other side, and I'll be rolling 3 at the back at the moment because I don't have any other nuts at the moment, so that's the only option. And in front, well, all the nuts are here in front. Yeah, so I won't be having like a very long video. I'll just be showing that to you guys. And yeah, that's basically how you fit wheel bearings at the back and drums. So I'm just giving it to you as a surprise how the Volks will look on the car, maxed out. I will make a full video on the car, like maxed out and shit like that, and having a nice like slideshow with the car. So let's just check out, let's go get the wheels quick and let's check out how the wheels look on this car.
I know you're there.
guys, as you guys saw in the video, that was the lows this car makes with these coilovers. Not bothered with it because I am gonna do something about it. But the reason why it only went that low is because it was the, how can I say, the coilover is against the rim, so there wasn't the room to enough room for it to like drop anything like that. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna end off the video right here today. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys subscribe to my channel for those who haven't subscribed it. Please guys, I tell you guys all the time, please subscribe to my channel, because most of you guys who's not or basically who is watching my video is not subscribed to my channel. So please subscribe to my channel. I'm really grateful for all of you who's actually supporting me and watching this video. Yeah, so stay tuned for the next video, which will be, or of the upcoming videos will be, of this car, showing of how this car actually looks with this Volks. I'm going to try to max out the car and try to get better fitment with this car. So thanks guys, and I'm out.